I see you've come back for your daily dose of dingo. Well, you can find this and more alliteration over at my Twitch. Right there. Enjoy the video. I'll keep this. Affinity, huh? Fancy. Seasoned Pyromancer. Closer. It's a common creature that's 1 CMC, and it's blue or white. And it's from M19. From M19 is interesting. I don't know a ton of the comments from M19. I think I pick up Blood Crypt here. My Nissa pick up land pass. JPSN, thank you for the follow. It's still in the testing phase right now. I have no idea how good it's actually going to be. It's going to take a little bit of time to figure that out. That's why we're testing it tonight. I get to go Nissa, fetch land. She's gone way up in price. Court Cleric. Court Cleric. Close, but it's a common. It's a 1 mana white common from M19. Add red. Add red, because I'm probably going to cast a Spyro here. I'll dump land Wrenn and Six. Selfless Savior. I think that was from Kamigawa, right? Was it? I actually don't remember now. Rustwing Falcon. It is Rustwing Falcon. A 1 mana 1/2 flyer, native to wide prairies and scrublands. Falcons occasionally roost in dragon skeletons. Game. Trusty Rusty. I'd roost in a dragon skeleton. Who wouldn't roost in a dragon skeleton? That's badass. Please tell me it was in his draft deck and not his constructed deck. Chrome Host Seed Shark? Holy shit. My opponent's about to incubate times a million. Nope. Shit. LSV off the goop. A 5/5. I'm getting styled on. White red weenies. Yeah, this card's insane in draft. My Nissa. So I could pitch Terminate, do 4 damage to the shark, 4 damage to the construct, then bolt the construct, hold up fatal push, whatever. That seems fine. I also go get a tap land here. Return to me, Fury. This game. Bolt. I already ticked that up. Pass the turn. They let me ult this Wrenn. It's like game over. I can do emote. That's pretty good. I was really happy with how they turned out. The channel ability. I can never remember if it was a channel ability, if it was like an activated ability. Evidently, it's a channel ability. It's time to flip the incubate tokens. I could send them all at Wrenn. I could fatal push the 5/5 and then block the 1/1. And then Wrenn will take 1, go to 6 if they incubate all 3. Who knows what else they have in hand, though. I still have 3 cards in hand. I can also Takenuma get back Nissa, which is kind of cool. Oh, you're going to bounce it. I'll put Wrenn on top. I don't mind drawing a Wrenn. I can always Takenuma back Nissa, and then pick it back up. As it stands right now, I'm probably going to pick up that mountain. Actually, yeah, I'm probably going to pick up the mountain. Just play it. I do want to save the fetch for when I pick Nissa back up with Takenuma, or I could main phase the Takenuma and pick it back up. But I might want to fatal push something. Challenge hasn't started yet. The challenge is about to start in an hour and a half. Doing a little bit of pre-challenge testing. See how we like this build. What's the record in last week's Modern Prelim? 1-0. Access to more elementals. That's exactly what Modern needed. Easier access to elementals. On it, taking their time. So it's going to be 2 mana when we top the Wrenn. Spend the 2 mana, pick up the mountain, play the mountain. Then we can leave up Fatal Push for the Incubate token, or we can channel Takenuma, get back to Nissa. Then we're going to have Nissa, fetch land, grab Grief or Fury, or another Nissa. A small chance that we get another Nissa. I know you don't play much Pioneer, but what do you think of adding Prismatic Vista to Pioneer? It's probably fun. But they specifically said they don't want fetches in Pioneer, so I doubt that's ever going to happen. Could be double queued. It might also just like be having connection issues because they already disconnected once. They made a 5/5 Incubate token with the Shark. Chrome Host Seed Shark. I think the only thing that adding in Vista would do for the format is make the 4-color deck better. Make all the Fires decks better. Then they could play Omnath and have Omnath fetch land, which I don't think would be great for the format. I'm all for good mana, but fetches aren't the way to have good mana. Also, Delirium makes, not Delirium, as much as it makes Delving with Treasure Cruise and the other card better too. Dig Through Time. It's not going to happen. They're not going to add fetches to that format. Well, they're not going to get rid of the Delve spells because they already pretty much said when they made Pioneer, they're like, we want this to be the Delve spell format. We want to leave Treasure Cruise and leave Dig Through Time unless they prove to be too broken, which they're not too broken. So they're going to end up leaving them in. Their card quality in Pioneer is so low that cards like Dig Through Time and Treasure Cruise, when they do find 2 or 3 cards, they're usually not very impactful. Yeah, Modern's the Wrenn and Six Ragavan format, and they're probably not going to go anywhere either. Speaking of which, I saw a Twitter account called Ban Solitude, and every day for the past year and a half, they've tweeted, Ban Solitude. Like, what? How do you have that much hatred towards Solitude? He's out here committing war crimes, and you're like, Ban Solitude. That's not going to happen either. Okay, they gave up, apparently. We didn't really play the last game. The opponent kind of just left. Guess they had things to do. Yeah, they started a year ago. And I guess they're like, alright, not going to let up anytime soon. Yeah, Fury and Grief are much better. Don't rend me. I wish it was automated, but it's definitely not automated. Hey, Janini. Binding. Been binded by the light. Yeah, it's the manual daily hatred. Dash my Ragster at you. You've always got to hate on something. You're not cool unless you're hating. Remember that, chat. I picked up that fetch land last turn. They knew I had that fetch already. I think you're killing Nissa here. Why is Solitude the most expensive? It's the one that sees like the least play. It's got to be up there. I think Subtlety sees the actual least play. But then again, Subtlety is in the sideboard of Murktide, so it might actually see more play than Solitude. Yeah, Living End also plays Subtlety, and Rhinos does too from time to time. I'm going to bounce the Fury immediately. I go up to 7. 3-1. Kill the Fury, damage the Teferi, play the Ragavan, pass the turn. Yeah, I'll probably play turns at some point. I guess now they can Binding Fury if they want. The deck did well despite Ed. Oof. Emotional damage. He's never going to recover from that. You killed him. Leyline Binding, Nissa, Solitude, Solitude. Well. Septoborg. I wonder if the take was Nissa there. Kind of just hoping they'll draw a land this turn, then I'll take Nissa next turn. Finding Grief. Finding Wrenn. Passing the turn. Attack, Tef, attack you. I thought they would have left up Solitude here. Another one. The Ragster. I'm just gonna let them have Nissa. Spike says a lot of stuff, true. Spike does say a lot of stuff. I wonder if they're gonna double block one of these Griefs. So they play out Nissa here. Honestly, Nissa's the bigger threat than Omnath. It's just kind of crazy. Alright. Kill Tef, kill you. I agree with Spike though. I think red's the best color in Modern by a mile. I want to say it's not particularly close. I want to say it's probably like red, then blue, white, black, green. Is green the worst color in Modern? Green's got like so many good sideboard cards. I don't know. All the colors are pretty good. Black's probably the worst color. Yeah, maybe. Black hasn't really got anything new. Black is still carried by Thoughtseize. Let's try like this. It's either green or black. One of the two. I'll try it. Man, it's not amazing. I think blue's the worst color. Nah. Nah. Blue's got expressive iteration. Damn, they even had the turn 1 Veil Summer. Blue doesn't even have a proper card advantage engine anymore. Expressive iteration. It's also red, but it's blue. It's a blue card. Yep. I don't feel like I should just Blood Moon them. I'm gonna try Blood Mooning them. This might go poorly. Blue also has Murktide. Blue has so many good tempo cards. So many. I'm gonna discard Nissa, Feign Death. Just pass. Actually, maybe I want to Thoughtseize them. I whoop so much by end step. That's fine. What is tempo? Tempo is an archetype. Can I explain tempo? Explain tempo. Is that a thing I could do? There you go. Only drew planes. Explain Dingo Sikavu. I'm not a creature type. Young Kavu. As soon as they drop pending, I'm gonna be so far behind. Shit, dude. Up or down on the fairy machine? Elishnorn, Veil of Summer, Expressive Iteration, Solitude. I think I have to take Elishnorn. Unfortunately. Carl, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna get absolutely dumpstered by that Expressive Iteration, Solitude. Speaking of good blue cards, hey look, there's Teferi. Solitude. Exile Fury and then trade Spyro. Gonna discard this Takenuma. Another Spyro. I think I'm just gonna pass. No, because they might not trade. If they don't trade, it's like I want to be able to channel it. Got an island. Alright. Sam. Thanks for the tier 1. Welcome back for the 9 months. Thank you. I shall name him Alfred. Go. He's gonna hold this Fury. Think I'm gonna need it. Solitude. I figured they had another Solitude in hand. So the only thing I can't beat is Elishnorn. Wrenn and Six is fine. Get back a fetch. I think I might Fury kill Wrenn and Six. I don't think I care about Solitude as much. Wrenn and Six gotta die though. E-I, oh no. Nissa, fetch land. That Nissa's disgusting. Let's get the add mana, find an elemental, play it. That's so good. Will they reveal? They got an Omnath. I think I have been significantly outclassed this game. Feels like you gotta play Ephemerate with Nissa, otherwise turn 4 Nissa does nothing. What do you mean turn 4 Nissa does nothing? You have to go Nissa fetch land on turn 4, and then draw an elemental. I give up. Nylar, thank you. Sorry, Nyar. Thank you for the tier 1. Welcome back for the 3 months. I appreciate you. Dare to elaborate, because I'm very confused by that statement. The plays are I mean, it gets you a card. It doesn't even matter that the plays are limited. It refunds itself on mana, and then gives you a card. It's free. It's just free real estate. I probably shouldn't have kept this hand. This hand doesn't really do anything. I think I need something more aggressive. I meant to click no. -3 HP. So I didn't need the 3 life anyways. Shocking's more alpha. Yeah, you defet shock. Did not mean to click yes. Goodbye, Seasoned Pyro. I'll remember you. Oh, I was hoping to draw a fetch. Did not draw a fetch, so I guess we're griefing. If I drew a fetch there, I could have gone Nissa, fetch land, crack it, draw a card, Blood Moon. Just insane value. We have 2 lands in hand. Ooh. Yeah, I got my 3 life back. Let's go black, red, I guess. Drew another Fury. It's fine that they're a non-bow. Blood Moon hurts my opponent so much more than it hurts me. Wrenn. Not playing the Wrenn, but they did take the Wrenn to hand. Or to exile, sorry. I'm going to start by attacking Teferi. I think I just Fury killed Teferi. I have 2 cards in hand. I think Fury killed Teferi is probably better than Blood Moon. Just advances my board significantly. Opponent passes the turn. Attack here, see what they do. Take a bunch of damage. I'm gonna grief them. See what's up. Wow, they had a Solitude and they took 4. Wild. I want to play this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think so. Attack my Solitude. I'm gonna take it. No swings. Swing at Wrenn. Fury 2-2. Or 3-2. Or 3-1 rather. I don't think they're playing Ephemerate. Oh, let's get Island. I'll go to War of the Solitude. Fair enough. I start by swinging both. Get the Solitude out from them. I got a Solitude the Fury. And I can go Nissa, fetch land. Blood Moon Spyro. Can I do all that? I think I can. Also depends on what we hit off the Nissa. Make a red mana. Make a black mana. I just Fury again. Don't hate Fury. God, she's so good. Just develops your board, makes you mana. She just does so much. Most of the time. I mean, it depends on the situation. Like, your opponent has a Ragavan, they're attacking you with a Ragavan, you probably want to play Nissa as a 3-3 blocker. I attack everything. Attack everything. See what they do. They have like Leyline Binding here. I can just kill them. I guess they don't die. Because if I'm binding it now, they're actually going to gain 4 from Omnath. So I think I should let the Fury get under and then Boseiju it and kill the Omnath so Nissa survives. I can kill Omnath. They're going to gain 4, I kill Omnath, Nissa survives. Blood Moon, Spyro. Draw 2. Go. Heal Blood Moon. Blood Moon down. Last card, another Omnath, maybe? Yeah, this deck right here. That's why I went to college. Okay, the last card was Veil of Summer. 2 Veil of Summer. And I get the Wrenn, pick up a land, play it, fetch, get an elemental off of Nissa. We outvalued the 4-color deck. Affinity conceded after game 1. Feel like I'm out of here. It's promising, but I gotta make sure it's actually good. I'm not 100% sure if it's actually good, or if it's just like me getting lucky. Cathartic Reunion, Dark Blast, Prized Amalgam, Steak Weedum, Thrilling Discovery. Cathartic, and then we'll take the Thrilling Discovery next turn. I think I took out my ley lines for endurance, like an idiot. Every time I take out ley line, I just play against like some super graveyard deck. Alright, their hand's a bunch of do nothing. Fortunately, that might be good enough to still beat us, though. Because eventually they're going to start hard casting these things. I have a feeling it might still beat us. Yeah, next up, Living End. Otherworldly. Really good for them. And they got the Bin and the Ox. Yeah, it's not looking good. I have no Dothy, no ley line. I'm probably going to take out these endurances before the challenge starts. I think I'm just going to go back to ley line. I just don't have enough green cards to pitch. In theory, it's better to hard cast them against like Murktide. But against like this and Living End, we're just going to have a bad time. Nissa? Not a Nissa. I wish it were a Nissa. There's a Nissa. So we got a block. I think I want to save the Rebirth also. Leyline's much better than Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace sucks right now. I think Rest in Peace has seen sideboard play like 6 months to a year now. That kills me. Yep. Take the extra Thoughtseize, remove the spot removal. Even the last version of Blue White I saw didn't have rip. I know Wafa stopped playing Rest in Peace also. He was playing like 1 copy for a while and then he decided to play 0. Like Rest in Peace just isn't good against very much. It's good against Living End and like Murktide can fight through it. They don't need their graveyard. And then Dredge is like not a meta deck right now. Blood Moon's not a turn 2 win against them. They have Ox. Ox is really all they need to win. I think I'm gonna get this and play my Ragavan. Hope they don't have Dark Blast. If they have Dark Blast, I'm dead. Yeah, they also have Cathartic Reunion. Like, Blood Moon's not good against Dredge. Hope I can draw an Endurance sometime soon. Flashback, sure. Is this Mardu? This is Jund. All depends on what deck you're playing it in. If you're playing like Leyline and Scam, you can pitch it to Grief, you can pitch it to Spyro, you can pitch it to a lot of things. Evidently they're playing Conflagrate again. I thought Conflagrate was pretty much out of the stock list, but this opponent's playing it. Ox time. Scam has much better earlier turns than Rakdos Rock. And it's got good late game too. I think it's just strictly better. You just have much more upside with the elementals in the deck than not having the elementals in the deck. Straight Rakdos is just too fair. So coming back at the end step, I think I'm gonna bolt this. Dredge is fun. Yeah, sure. I don't remember if I got back a land. Creeping Chill. Guess I'll take the Creeping Chill. Here comes the Ox. Yep. Take the damage. Ox time? I agree. I think Living End, Rhinos, and Creativity are the 3 most boring decks to play and play against. I'm so freaking dead. Creativity's kind of fun if you have interaction until they play it to Fairy and you're like, alright, well, I had interaction. After the 1,000 Fist Slap. Blood Sun, Ephemerate, Fury. It's gonna take the Fury. Fetch land? Not a fetch land, but I will still play Wrenn. He's better if you're playing a deck that holds up mana, and Ratchet Bomb's better if you're playing a deck that taps out main phase. Okay. My Wrenn. I am the scammer now. Oh, Blood Sun's kind of an issue. So I can't crack any fetches. Oh, I found the peanut gallery. What's up, DT? You here to chuck peanuts and yell things into the void? I guess I actually should have just cast a Fury here. Got too distracted by throwing shade at DT. I shouldn't have lost my Wrenn there. I should have just kept my Wrenn around. No, Nissa does not go in Yogg. What are they gonna search? Nothing. They search literally nothing. It's about sending a message. Well, now it's gonna cost me because they just put it in X5. Maybe I should have attacked first. I'm a toxic streamer. You nailed it. Speaking of X5s. If they didn't block, I was pretty dead, so glad they decided to block. Fire was an issue. Unless they're just finding an Esper Sentinel. I'm gonna send him with both. Unfortunate, because they can make tokens. What am I supposed to do? My opponent's playing Blood Sun. I can't crack my fetches. I need to draw a Fury. Actually, not bad. Fortunately, they get to eternalize it. But they do have to jump block unless they have something else. Oh my lord. Get to Fury me and eternalize it. Save me, Spyro. Need you to draw me another removal spell. Best I can do, another Spyro. We're dead. Death by Blood Sun. No, I haven't tried a Naya version. I guess I'd take the second Boseiju. And not miss the challenge in half an hour. I'm immediately putting ley lines back in the sideboard though, because endurances suck. But you could play like, I don't know. If you played a Naya version, I would want to play Obosh. But if you play Obosh and Solitude, then you don't get to play Wrenn and Six. So, it's got some awkward tensions for sure. Yeah, Wrenn does seem pretty important. DT saying Nissa finds endurance. But very cryptically. Because he's trying to throw shade. And it's not great. I guess this hand just got a lot better. Wrenn, pretty good. Solitude. Pause makes me think they have a Solitude, and they're debating whether or not they should use it. The way I look in DT's eyes. Nah, the way I look in DT's eyes is just pure hatred. Modern players made fun of grindy mid-range cards. No, Nissa's 3-mana Omnath. Do modern players make fun of Omnath? I don't. I'm always scared playing against an Omnath. Yeah, we can Feign Death Bolt our Ragavan. Valakut Awakening. I'm just gonna get this Wrenn and Six down. We go Blood Crypt. I go pick up a land. They're gonna activate Relic. I picked the one I didn't target. DT makes me sad too, don't worry. Piece of Fury. Well, don't mind if I do. Why is your win rate in Modern been so poor lately? What deck are you playing? Does it have Ragavan in it? Jeskai Stoneblade. Oh, because you're trying to play Fair Stoneforge Mystic. There's your problem. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Did I submit 62 last time? I think I just wasn't paying attention. I submitted 62. Yeah, you can't play Fair Stoneforge Mystic in this format. Fair Stoneforge Mystic is not good, unfortunately. I wish it was. But I think the last time Fair Stoneforge Mystic was good was like back when we had Oko Snowblade. Right when Oko first came out. Raven Inspector just brickwalled me. Next, you're going to try and tell me Tarmogoyfs are bad. Actually, Tarmogoyf's been having a resurgence. So I'll let Tarmogoyf slide this time. Let me see what you got. You got a Blood Sun, a Seasoned Pyromancer. I think I take the Blood Sun. You refuse to trade your Goy for a set of OG footfalls? Oh man. The mistakes. You traded the foil Onslaught Delta for 4 Goyfs? Isn't that Delta like $1,000 now? And Goyfs are like 20? I don't even know how much Goyfs are in paper anymore. Goyfs like 20. A Goyf for a cola. Yeah, that Delta is a lot of money. I'm gonna make them crack the relic. I could also like try to Boseiju the relic. I don't think it's worth it. I'm gonna save the Boseiju. Alright, fetch land. Fetch land. I'm gonna save the Boseiju in my hand. Need to draw me a fetch. We should stock up on duels. Nobody listened to him. He was right the whole time. Yay. Nissa. Fetch land. Black red. Found me a Fury. Lotus Field, Lotus Field. I'm gonna kill the Spyro. As a card. We have 18 minutes until the challenge starts. Good old Timeless Dragon. And we'll add a red, and then I'm gonna Fury kill these other two that aren't the Timeless Dragon. I can't kill the Timeless Dragon. Blood Sun. Lotus Field. 1 million mana. Solitude. Oh god, Flyers. Shit, dude. Alright. What am I saving the Boseiju for? This. In case I draw a fetch land. What am I gonna spend it on? There's nothing good to spend it on. Alright, let's make some adjustments. Opponent's playing Coffers. All these main deck relics. People have the audacity to run around playing Dredge. Oh, take the Karn. Have double Urborg in hand. I got nothing going on. I think I'm gonna wait on Nissa until turn 4. Actually, no, they have a Fatal Push. I'm just gonna play this. And they're probably gonna end step Fatal Push, and I'm gonna crack Fetch and Undying. Right, they did not end step the push. Yep. Surprised they didn't end step push, but I get it. Yeah, they're in the no. I could like scam out a Fury here, but I know they have a Damnation in hand, so I don't really want to scam out the Fury. And the whole Damnation on Nissa. It was very important that they played land beforehand, because if they didn't, then the Undying would have counted as a card, plus the fetch land would have counted as a card, and then Nissa would have come back. Them playing the fetch land was very heads up as well. I think I'd probably just start running out these Furies. They're not going to have like any targets ever. Yeah, Leandru's so good. Making some of the most heads up play. Yeah, this is probably Trellon's list. I think we're gonna have a bad time against coffers. Apex, thank you for the raid. How's your FNM? I'm gonna say your FNM was great unless John won, at which point it's not great. I give up. John wasn't there, so it was great. Excellent. Thank you guys for the 14 months. Hope y'all been doing well. Alright. This is a matchup that punishes us for going a little bit larger. I'm gonna keep this and scam a Fury on 1. We have collabed many a times. They sponsor all the Doghouse tournaments. 8-8 go. Exile my Feign Death. Play Blood Crypt tapped, go. I have not enough dexterity to click this little checkbox sometimes. It's just embarrassing. Dead on 3. Imagine just dying on 3. Couldn't be me. Yeah, Solitude's the problem, though. Fury, that card's fine. Solitude, war crime. That's how you beat coffers. It's not easy beating coffers with Scam. My Ragster. They might take Thoughtseize. Nope, they took Ragster. Oh, too easy. Yeah, they mulled the 5. Yeah, I'm playing the challenge in 6 minutes. The old I give up. I think we're gonna run this list. Try it out. Yeah, best of luck.
Have you peaked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.